La Liga then made it official today. June the 11th, we'll see the restart of football in Spain. And boy, is there going to be a lot of it. 32 consecutive days with matches. It all starts on June the 11th with a Seville derby. Sevilla taking on Real Betis. It is going to be a festival of football, Julian.
It will be indeed, Dan. And I mean, starting with maybe the biggest derbies of the country, the best atmosphere for sure. If you remember, Betis, just before we went on to this break, beat Real Madrid at home as well with a quite convincing performance. So I think they will be eager to pick it where they left it really before the break. And I think this game will be fantastic. And then everything after that, the battle between Barcelona and Real Madrid, the battle for Champions League places as well, and Atletico Madrid, and what are they going to do under Simeone after beating Liverpool in the Champions League. There's so many great things coming up from La Liga between now and the end of the season.
Of course, as you mentioned, the big story will be the title race once again. Barca 2 points clear of Real Madrid at the top of the table. Who wins it all, Gab? We can start asking these questions again.
Indeed, we can. Look, 2 points obviously are significant, but I'm going to lead Real Madrid, and I'm going to lean Real Madrid because, you know, what we've seen so far in Germany and all these matches back-to-back suggests that I think having a deeper team is going to matter. More alternatives off the bench. A lot of the guys for Real Madrid who were injured presumably are fit again. And my question with Barcelona is, how much is all the off-the-pitch stuff going to affect them? All the uncertainty, Neymar, Lautaro, all these guys back and forth. And so I'm leaning ever so slightly to Real Madrid. But I'll tell you what, Dan, wouldn't be surprised if it goes right down to the wire.
Yeah, it should be brilliant, shouldn't it, Frank? Who are you siding with here?
Hard to say, I have to admit, Dan. I will follow Gab with Real Madrid. Seems to be more stability in the club and in the future of the club, where we hear and we heard lots of stories about the financials, but also the players' future during the pandemic. So, but it's two big clubs. It's going to be fantastic. We want to see La Liga back. I mean, it's nice to see the Bundesliga because the football is entertaining, but the Liga is maybe a level above, if I might say, the Bundesliga. I want to see the Premier League back. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Of course, we won't see the French. We try to hide. But La Liga is going to be very, very interesting. As Jules said before, starting with the derby and the fantastic derby, of course, with no fans and no big atmosphere, but really, I like every game that I watch about La Liga because it's very offensive, it's very entertaining. So, well, I give a little something to Real Madrid, but I'm not sure.
It's interesting, isn't it, Jules? Frank mentioned the fact that obviously we were hoping for a title race in Germany. That's not going to transpire. Even when the Premier League returns, Liverpool have won the league. This is where we're going to see a proper title race, and as Gab alluded to, that could go right down to the last day.
Absolutely, and this one will start on that weekend of June 11, 12, 13. Then we will have La Serie A and Italian football as well going back the following weekend when we also have a big title race on our hands with Lazio and Juve. So I think those two will be even under more focus from fans all around the world to see who wins it. Can Lazio beat Juventus and finally break the domination from Juventus? And in Spain, the mano a mano between Barca and Real Madrid, we know there's no more Clásicos because both have been played. So the games and the title will be won maybe away from home or at home, as we've seen in the Bundesliga, where it's much harder now with no fans in the stadium to win, or it seems at home than away from home. So it'd be very interesting to see how Zidane and Quique Setien deal with those away games as well.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. It's going to be bonkers, isn't it? As Jules mentioned, with the return of Italy and England and, of course, the confirmation of Spain today, there is going to be so much soccer for us to look forward to.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.